Hello, Nigerians. My name is Andrew Oguche. I'm a youth evangelist from the Redeemed Christian Church, Region 10, Abuja here. So, evangelist by calling. So, I want to talk about the insecurity that is going on in Nigeria. The problem I have in Nigerian masses is that, a lot of us have this spirit of unbelief. God, because of the nature of my calling, it's a great calling. God speaks to me a lot, and He discusses a lot of things with me. I want to talk about the reason why the insecurity cannot stop in the country. Although me and VDM, we do chat on Facebook once in a while, but I also want those who are close to VDM to also pass this message across to him. I see the reason, the way VDM is moving from one part of the country to another, sacrificing himself, trying to make sure Nigeria is united, lending voices to the voiceless, and going about doing good. But I see that the risk the VDM is taking is becoming too much, especially the one they just took in Benue State of recent. The problem is that I keep telling people there was still a lot of letters. In case of you, some of you who are adopting so much, I want to present some letters to you. I think you see, as there are many here, these are letters I've been sending for some years now, as God keep giving me instruction and sending me. I told them the reason why God lay curse on the country. God is not happy with Nigeria. It's a curse that He laid. Until the curse is removed, nothing can work in the country. God is angry with Nigeria, and He discussed with me the reason why He's angry. I told the people about when Mr. President Buhari was in power, God instructed me to write a letter to him that I should discuss some, certain matters concerning what he have discussed with me about the insecurity. I explained some of this letter to Mr. President, and I told him the reason why God is not happy with the country. So, but since then they have been taking this matter for granted, and I told them, God say until He withdraw His anger from Nigeria, there can't be peace. So I told God that God laid curse on the country because of the abomination of the church. These big GOs, these big church leaders you are saying, God has been warning them, but they never want to change. They have left God, and a lot of them are working with Satan. That is the reason why what is going on in Nigeria, they cannot unite and fight for the masses, because they are part of the problem. Look at the great men of God we have in the country. They cannot unite. They are not even united. Catholic is standing on their own. Anglican is standing on. They are even competing with one another. At a point, the situation in the country, it should be enough for them, all of them, to rise up, even though they protest nationwide, so that things can change. But they can't fight for the masses because they are part of the problem. I told them Adeboye's successor is a reason why God lay curse on the country. Adeboye is sitting on his successor, not that God will not do it. God will do it. It was the same matter that led to the death of Dare. It's a successor problem that a lot of people are not aware. As long as Adeboye is sitting on his successor, Nigeria cannot have peace. We know this guy is in Abuja here with us. All the effort for God have trained him. He has finished with his training, but when he's about to hand him over to Pastor Adeboye so that he can be with him, as his son Leke is going on with him. Adeboye, when Adeboye discovered the boy is not a Yoruba person and it's not among the children, Adeboye now began to work against him. This God has helped this young man to escape series of assassination attempts from Abuja Redeemed headquarters to Lagos. So as long this one is not just a mere pastor, some of you will argue, what has Pastor Adeboye's successor got to do with insecurity? It's all about the politicians. They are not doing what. Yes, you may be right, but this one that is coming after Adeboye is not just a mere pastor. The one that is coming now is a comrade on his own. He's a human rights activist. He has a combined calling into politics and ministry. He's somebody who God has appointed to unite the country, to fight for the masses in Nigeria. Because all effort from God to make sure hand over this young man to Adeboye. When the elders in the camp have discovered, and Adeboye have discovered that he's not among his children, Adeboye is sitting on him. As long as Adeboye is sitting on his successor, Nigeria can never have peace. I've been sending these letters that time. God instructed me. I wrote a lot of letters, and I kept sending them online. But the problem in Nigeria, okay, look at the killing in Benue now. The way bloods are flowing in the country, the way masses are dying, the children, the innocent, the women, all of them, people, they are just killing mercilessly all over the country. I told them, God said the wars have not yet started. The insecurity you are crying about, I let the Nigerian masses know in one of the letters I wrote some past ago, telling Mr. President Buhari, as God instructed me, that if Nigerians don't rise up quickly, a time is coming very soon that this insecurity will take over the whole country, and there's nothing government can do about it. It's a cause God laid on the country. I advise Nigerian youth to march out to, then let them confront Pastor Adeboye. I will advise the genuine men of God in the country. When we are talking about the genuine men in Nigeria, people, their mind will go to all these BBGOs and all these BB church leaders, which some of them, a lot of them have gone to the occult. A lot of them are in the occult. They are not holy, and that is why a lot of them can't even hear from God. They are like politicians now. Many of them are even worse than politicians, mainly deadly. They can't unite. All they are busy doing is collecting tithe and offering. They can't fight for the masses. It's because they are part of the problem. So I keep shouting out, guys who are close to VDM, people like Randy Peter and some of these human rights activists who are going through one risk or the other nationwide to make sure they condole those who are victims of this. So I'm keep begging them that by the grace of God, they should just hold on. They should pass this message across to VDM. Quickly, let them send this message to VDM. So it is a cause God laid on the country. The killing in Benue, the killing in Borno, the killing in Kaduna, all these herdsmen killing that is going on in the country, is because God is not happy with Nigeria. The church, the people should rise up and confront Pastor Adeboye, let him produce his successor, so that there can be peace in the country. The Fulani herdsmen are killing everywhere. Even the one that just happened in Benue is just a beginning. Until Adeboye releases his successor, Nigeria can never have peace. People should arise and confront Pastor Adeboye. If Adeboye accepts his successor and begin to work with the young man, God's anger will be withdrawn from the country. I keep sending these videos. Since our letters have been writing during Buhari, I have sent series of letters. If those guys are just playing around, if you want to solve problems, go to the root. They should confront Pastor Adeboye, let it produce his successor. There will be peace in the country. The young man is an activist. He has a lot to do with the country. When he come up, people like VDM, Randy Peter, a lot, even Mbelembe of Brekete family, all of them will work with him. They should come together and unite the country. Let them confront Adeboye. As long as Adeboye is sitting on his successor, Nigeria can never have peace. The Fulani herdsmen will take over the whole country. The problem have not started. I have been warning. People are dying every day. Nigerians listening, confront Adeboye. As I'm talking to you right now, Adeboye knows is the source of the problem. If Pastor Adeboye see this video, he know what I'm saying is true. Nigerians should rise and confront Adeboye, let him produce his successor, the original one God called. He has been delayed. God is not happy. God keep on discussing this matter with me for a very long time. Nigerians should arise and confront Adeboye. That is the reason why God is not happy with the country. So that there can be peace. Men of God should arise and seek the face of God. It's enough.